here to build it. Help me build it, please. I ask you guys, help me build this community. I ask the young generation for your help and for your guidance as well. I know I'm older, but that don't mean that I'm smarter. I may be more experienced, but it don't mean I'm smarter. And I get that you young generation are angry. I get you young generation are mad because you think the old cats don't understand you. I understand you. I understand that y'all going through a rough time. I understand that y'all need a shoulder to lean on too. I do. Come lean on mine and let me listen to you. And let's help each other from an old man to a young man. From an old man to a young woman. I can help you. Let me help. We got older people who's in the same generation as me. Let us talk to you. Be strong right now. This is a time that you have to be strong mentally. This is a time that you can't be angry, but you have to be smart. You got to learn how to use the tools that you have. Okay? Learn how to use your tools. You know what tools are, right? Mental tools here. Learn how to use them. Please. Because you know how to use your tools, this be a whole different world right now. We need you in office. We need you to learn politics. We need you to educate yourself. You're going to become teachers, then that's what you do right now. Because as long as you do that, none of this won't happen no more in the future. None of it. So give yourselves applause, young generation, that you are here to make a change for the best. Thank you for your time. If I was rude, forgive me. But I care about Salem. I do. Sometimes I forget my house because I care about what's going on in this community.
Wonderful new world for us all to live in? No. What they're really trying to do or planning on doing is all this defund the police stuff. What it's about is replacing the police with leftist thought patrol, with leftist ability to creep into every part of your life because now they're enforcing the laws. They want to get rid of the police as we know it and replace it with leftist ideology enforcement. That's what they want. Everybody has seen some example in their life of something that a cop could have done better, right? I'm not talking about that. We can see that in every aspect of life. What I want to talk about is the good things the police are doing. They're over 99% doing a wonderful job every day. Yeah. Do they get the credit they deserve? No. That's what we're doing today. We're back in the blue. So this is really basic. There's a couple things I want to explain to you. Two main points I want to make, and then I want to explain kind of what we're doing today. So the main point I want to make to you folks is thank you for coming out, because without patriots showing up, America would disappear quietly into the night. I don't want to do that. I want to fight. How about you guys? I'm not going anywhere. I want this place to be safe for future American citizens. Little kids need something good to look forward to, and we're going to fight to make sure that that's possible. That America is the last free place on earth. There is nowhere else to run. America's it. This is the greatest land on earth, the land of milk and honey. America is the spot. If you don't understand that, and you don't understand that there's nowhere to run, get awake, folks, because this is the only place you have. There's nowhere left to go. If we don't stare down the opposition and elect the right kind of folks, we're never going to get our country back. Do you understand how important 2020 is? You better vote Trump. My God, vote Trump 2020. You have to do that. I can't stress the importance importance enough. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, and make sure that you are biased about it, okay? Because I don't care anymore. It's about America or it's about communism. That's what it's about. Those are your choices. And so we have to be true about what we're facing.
There's one thing I just want to tell Salem that, look, what I promote out here is your guys' safety, okay? And I understand that there's people that are on different pages, and that's fine. I don't judge you. I'm not here to attack anybody who wants to do anything different, but I am here to try to unite my people. And I don't want somebody to try to tell me the limit on how to unite my people. I'm gonna do what my heart tells me to do. So if I see my people in danger, I'm gonna try to call them to safety. I should not be condemned for that. Now, my pursuit in doing it might not be perfect, but remember, we are in a moment that causes confusion. We're in a moment that causes passion, drive, anger, sadness. I'm experiencing all of these things while I'm out here trying my hardest to unite us. So please do not judge me on my approach, judge me by my intent. And I know they say that intention is the pathway to hell. Okay, I understand it, but I'm not gonna have bad intentions just because good intentions is the way to hell. I'm still gonna have good intentions, okay? So just remember that when you're dealing with Greg Simpson, you're dealing with somebody who is under the eye of the public, where anything I say can it can tear me apart. So I'm trying my hardest under that light to be the best man that I can and approach things in the best way that I can see fit. It might not be the best way, and I'm sorry if it's not, but this is just me trying. This is me making myself vulnerable to my community to say, even if I make a mistake, I'm putting myself out there for you. Okay, I do have a lot of passion. I do have a lot of anger. Stuff is going on, and I've seen a way that we can fix it. But people want to continue to do the things that we've always tried to do, and it doesn't do anything. We can stand out there and yell with them back and forth all day, but what's going to happen? Nothing. We all go home. Somebody went to jail. Somebody got shot with a rubber bullet. Somebody got arrested. Our people. And then what happened at the end of that? Something to talk about, a story for the newspaper, something to say, oh, we're involved, put the light on Salem. That's not what this is about. This is about getting organized. I heard somebody sit up here and say that they're beating us because they are more organized than us. We are more easily distracted. All it takes is a little something and everybody's over there like, what's going on? People start looking and seeing, is our message not strong enough to keep your attention? Is this not important enough to keep you standing right here and learn the actual things we can do to make change? Yelling at somebody will not make change. You can't yell at them and convince them to take their mind or change their mind. It won't happen. You can yell at them all day. And as a human race, it's like that's what we've been addicted to doing, is yelling at each other to try to get a point across. When we go to the SOS Center, I'm opening up a debate class so that way we can learn how to have a conversation without stuff like that happening, without people being in the middle of the street almost being hit. And I understand some people have passion for that, but that don't mean I still want to watch you get hit. That don't mean I'm still going to stand there and just let it happen because you okay with it. I love you too much. Y'all give it up for Mr. Steve.
Hey guys, how you doing? So my name's Steve Bell. I'm actually the coordinating director over in Dallas right now for the County Democrats, and we're working on all the city council and all the mayor races in that area. And what I really want to talk to you guys about is city council. And do you actually even know who is on your council? Have you voted before? If you voted for city council in the last 4 elections, 2 elections, last election, raise your hand. Okay, do you know who you voted for? Do you even remember who was on that ticket? The point is that these seats are just being held by people because no one runs against them, okay? Most of the seats in most of the towns out here are just the top 5 people get those spots, okay? There's some rules, but the point is you can run for those seats. It doesn't take anything but you going down to the city hall and actually filing in between the time that they let you to run. Then your name appears on the ballot. What are the odds that some of you guys can actually get in by just having your name on a ballot and not even running a race? What do you think? It's actually pretty high odds because no one looks at their ballot for city council. And this is where our police budgets, this is where our city budgets, this is where everything that needs to happen in the city itself happens. You can be part of that change. All you have to do is put your name on the ballot. Okay, that's all you have to do. If you put your name on the ballot, we will turn these seats. We will be able to make actual direct change to these budgets. So instead of us just telling them what to do, why don't we just become them so we can do what we need to do to make equality here in our system? Who here wants to someday actually make real change and craft the rules that we all have to live by? It's not hard, people. It's not hard. And if you have any questions about how to run, okay, this is actually my wheelhouse, and I have a bunch of friends in this town that can help you too. So if you want to run for city council, or you want to run for mayor, or you want to run for state legislator, or you want to run for school board, or you want to run for the dog catcher, I don't care what it is, we have seats to fill, and you can be the people who fill them.
Salem, Oregon, show me some love. Thank you. To most of you guys out here, my name is Melvin Smith. I was born in Hernando, Mississippi in 1963. I was born by a 49-year-old woman and a 76-year-old father. They were old when I was born. My father had been trained as a slave. The most embarrassing time of my life was 8 years old when I saw my father, 8 years old, he was in his 80s. He said to two little white children, "Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir." I witnessed that. That was the most embarrassing day of my life. Then I found that growing up in Mississippi wasn't healthy because I was born with a black, big mouth, can't sit down.
Well, what do you want me to do? It seemed like a black man just can't get right. They're trying to silence me. That didn't come from, don't clip that like that.